Oh, that light's on.
Okay, now
You're on mute. Your red light's on. The red light.
Ah, it is. Okay, so I push this guy, right?
Good evening, curlers. Welcome to the Nutmeg Curling.
Testing. I don't know if I'm on. Are you talking?
I'm muted.
Oh, you're muted. Okay, so that's definitely me. Okay. So this is the 8:30 p.m. draw in the Nutmeg Blazing Leagues World Curling Federation cash spiel.
Yes.
This is our first ever cash spiel here at Nutmeg, and I understand it's been over
I
10
understand.
years since there's been a cash spiel in the GNCC.
What do we got here? Who's on
Players are
sheet C
playing
here?
for $1,400 in first place prize money, which will be determined in Sunday's playoffs. Okay, I think they're actually getting ready to go. I think they're going to start a few minutes early, looks like.
Nope.
Stop stringing. No.
No, we'll let it go. Oh, we're streaming now, right?
Yes, we are. It's red.
Excellent. All right.
Okay, Al, if you want to go ahead and read off the teams. and the
Absolutely.
positions,
So
they're right here, by the way.
on sheet
We are featuring on sheet B, Imes versus Kennedy.
All right, the Imes rink has Stephen Imes at skip, Trevor Gow at vice, Chris Wishart at second, and Kevin Dolan on the lead.
And the Imes team is rated in the top, I believe it's in the top 150 curling teams in the world.
And they're from Columbus and Triangle, so I suspect our Bob Barone knows them. But that's not the team that's on the ice now, is it?
And then also on sheet B, our featured sheet tonight,
Coburn,
is the Kennedy team. And that features Cedar
Patrick
Kennedy.
Coburn at skip, Craig Doucette Vicing, Brian Tully at second, and Bill Chkowski lead.
Wait a second, which one did you just read there?
Oh, I was sorry. I was reading the Coburn team.
Right, that was the wrong group. It's Cedar
Oh,
Kennedy.
okay. Let's do the Kennedy team on sheet B.
Yeah.
We have Cedar Kennedy. And this rink hails from Potomac and Bucks County and Cape Cod. Cedar Kennedy at skip. Marius Clanus at vice. Hudson Kennedy second, and David Laufer at the lead. And I know Marius, he's been a junior in the area for some time. I think he's the Broomstone representative on that rink.
And on sheet C, we have Coburn versus Messing.
All right, so let's do Coburn first.
And Coburn team is
Patrick Coburn skipping from Plainfield. Craig Doucette vicing from Nutmeg. Brian Tully second from Nutmeg. And Bill Grabowski at lead.
And the Messing team is Gert Messing and Dennis Mellerup, Greg Poole-Dian,
And
Danny
the Messing rink from Schenectady, and I understand they are all from Canada. Gert Messing from Quebec. Gert used to be a Ardsley curler and has moved to north to Schenectady to be closer to his homeland in Quebec. Then we have Dennis Mellerup
If you're
at
wondering what's
vice.
happening on the ice right now, each team gets 3 practice stones, and the third stone is measured, and that will be used for playoffs.
Was that it?
So on sheet B, they just threw one almost covering the button. It'll record looks like about 4 inches, and it's the sum of the different draws that they throw as they warm up that will become important later on for possible ties. So unfortunately on sheet C, the last team, I'm not sure which team it was,
Didn't quite
came
reach
up
the
about
house.
A little bit short, didn't make it into the house. And I
72 and a half inches, or
Right,
73 inches.
They get the full radius of the house.
Plus 1 inch. That's a 73-inch draw.
So the players are now shaking hands. You can see down here, and the skips are headed down to the opposite end, getting ready for the games to actually commence.
mute yours for a second. I want to make sure mine. Oh yeah, I've got a volume.
Okay.
Good.
All right, so we invite everybody to, go on to the live chat.
Settle in for
page.
some Friday evening
let me
curling
see
from
if
Bridgeport,
I can-
Connecticut.
That's right. Okay, we got 3 people already. We hope to add to that and get a few more. And we are just about to be underway in the 8:30 p.m. Blazing Leaves World Curling Federation cash spiel.
4th draw of the tournament. Tomorrow there'll be 4 more draws, 3 draws, and the tiebreaker. The premise, the layout of the tournament is a 3 round robins, and the first place team of each advances, and possibly 1 or more wild cards. And there's
And for those who might
tiebreakers
be interested,
possibly.
at this point in time, there are 2 nutmeg teams that are doing. One of them is I know is 2-0, and one is I believe 1-1.
2 and a
And
half.
there's a half nutmeg while they're on the ice right now. The Craig Doucette's team that he's playing on, which is half nutmeg, and who's the other half?
So,
This team here, Coburn. Where's Coburn from?
Coburn, Plainfield and Nutmeg. So,
Okay, so we are underway.
let's bring up the main sheet and indicate that Coburn is the Redstones on the.
Oh, we can't.
Oh, we can't. Oh, that doesn't matter.
It's only the lead game. It's only the
Okay,
feature
good. And we
game
have that
where
all
we
set
have
up,
that.
and
So
we,
you could-
we score on the Excel sheet.
Yeah,
So we'll put
right, and that we change it on the Excel sheet, and it automatically updates here.
Okay, perfect.
So
All right.
on the screen, you can see all 3 close houses on the top, all 3 scoreboard houses on the bottom, and then to the right, you're seeing the sheet B, the featured sheet from the straight above the house cameras. And the camera to the left is closest to the warm room. The camera to the right is down by the scoreboard. So you can see right now, we got a Yellowstone in the house, and they're going to take it out. See them coming out of the hack.
May I also add when you're looking at the wide view, the camera angle back towards the warm room with the windows behind it is a mirror image, which is done so that the sheets will line up. So if you'll notice printing looks backwards, and you may hardly notice anything about that, but it's a possibility.
That way the sheets are lined up.
That's where the sheets line up, A to A, B to B, C to C.
All right, so
We have some initial action going on here.
On our featured sheet, we've already had stone in the house was quickly removed, and now the red stone in the back of the house is also. Actually, it looks like they're going to
They're going to try to
sweep
remove
it pretty
that.
hard. Our nutmeg ice usually starts out pretty slow, somewhere around 23 seconds hog to stop, but then can speed up to anywhere from 25 to 27 seconds.
Oh, and they draw right down to
hog
it.
stop.
Sort of a side freeze, I would
So
say.
I was guessing he was trying to freeze on the front of that there on sheet B. Got a little bit more curl than expected and left them sitting next to each other. All right, so this is the kids. And they are red.
Martha would be able to fit in here.
Imes, Kennedy. So the Imes rink coming from Columbus,
Okay.
Ohio, and the Triangle Curling Club in North Carolina, the
So
Raleigh
they cleanly pick
area.
out the yellow and leave the 2 reds stacked on top of each other.
Very nicely.
They're behind its T line, so they're going to just come. They're already calling for a drawdown on top, a freeze on top of those 2 reds.
I didn't. Yellow.
So this is Craig Steffen, by the way. I'm not sure if I announced that. I'm here with Alf Winter.
Sure.
I'm in my 11th year curling here at Nutmeg. Alf is
Finished 12, I believe.
just finished his 12th year. Okay. So he's starting his 13th year. Lots of sweeping over there on sheet B, trying to get that freeze, and actually bumped it a little bit. So
Looks
they
like
must
a ready-made double to me.
Yeah, they may have decided to go for that, but
Yes, he tapped his shoulder for some normal weight.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see when you're looking at the 3-sheet view, but there are 2 red stones, 2 nice guards.
Pull that up as our follow-up. Oh, that's got a picture-in-picture. It's really complicated. That's as good as it gets. Prepare that as our backup.
Okay.
Yep. So there, if we need to, we can merge the 2 in, and the double was successful on B. C.
On B, he just replaced his own stone. That was not the intent. It curled a little bit more than I thought.
One of the new features this year, besides the paint job on the ice, is installation of monitors above each end of the sheet, so the shooter can glance over his or her shoulder and see what's going on down at the other end of the ice.
It can also help with the skips and vices are down there chatting away about what the next shot might be. The leads can at least get an idea of what they're talking about and get an idea of why a call might be called.
Ryan Tully has a nice-looking draw coming in here. How heavy is it going to be? Tap the guard rather heavily.
He's going to bump the guard. And
tapped it heavily, yes.
Good weight, a little narrow. We're getting anywhere from 3 to 4 foot of curl.
I don't know what happened. There's a high guard on B that yellow just put up. Very high guard, well off the center line. I don't know if it picked or what was up with that.
Just noticed that over here on sheet C, the yellow team,
Mr. Poole Davis.
Okay.
Greg Poole Davis II has a lift
uses
delivery.
The old school pick up the rock and chuck it approach. Actually swings the rock back as he's getting ready to deliver it. And he looks like he's going to be successful in removing the red stone.
Yes, he did.
The first in.
Okay, so
the first inning in baseball is very dangerous. The pitchers haven't necessarily settled in, and you haven't necessarily figured out the ice.
So
it's people actually talk that sometimes it's better not to have the hammer in the first in, just so that it's the other team trying to figure the ice out for the big score. Now, of course, the problem is that you can give up a big score early if you don't figure it out and don't do a good job of defending.
Trevor
Doucette on sheet C coming out of the hack. Looks like he's throwing
Which way is it curling? He's got a hit here. He's got a hit and a roll.
Yellowstone is cleanly removed.
Stuck outside, so nobody in the house. Several guards in front. Trevor Gow, the vice for the Imes rink, has let his first rock go on sheet B, our feature end.
They're sweeping really hard.
It's
I think
light.
He came up a little bit light there. The sweepers are trying to drag it as far as they can. I don't think they're going to make the house.
Ice is slower than some of these players are used to.
It's turning into a high guard. Okay, so that was the juniors, the Kennedy team.
Yes.
It's yellow.
Kennedy is
red. Oh.
Hey.
Alf, do you know if they're on a clock?
No, it's not a official.
So there's no time. They don't have to worry about time.
No. Kennedy, red or yellow?
Kennedy is yellow.
Yes.
And Imes is red.
Yep.
Yeah, that's useful to have right there. Yeah, it's right here also.
And Coburn is red.
Yes, because Craig is throwing.
And Messing is yellow.
So on sheet C, Craig Doucette from Nutmeg just released his stone, and I believe he's trying to draw underneath a big bunch of yellow stones there and hide behind him.
Plenty of room.
He's got a good line if he gets around.
Not going to curl.
Looks
not
like
going to curl.
Toasty, though.
Just not going to curl. Let's see. It's curling now. Curling now.
It's going to keep sliding a little bit. It's going to be
just to the T line. Maybe a scotch over.
Interesting that they didn't. The opposing skip. I guess it just barely made it to the T line. You can see all of it. So
yes,
they
again.
Call for the takeout on sheet C.
Is this our? No, this is not the man with the swing delivery.
On sheet B, looks like they're.
It's all your leads fault.
Looks like he's trying to go through the. Actually, my guess is he's going to be doing an angle raise here.
He's right on it on C.
I was only talking about movie.
Oh, he made it through. So he was actually trying. All right, he picked out the back red.
Kicked out the back.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
the one problem with our Nutmeg broadcast booth, which is a corner of the warm room, and it's definitely a corner. And so you can't really see the lines very good, except for on sheet C that we're looking right down. If you look up in the top, we'll wave. We're over here in the corner at the end of sheet C.
Yes.
And so what we'll do sometimes when we're doing the live broadcast is we'll have a spotter down on the sheet.
That
and
would
they
be
can
my
call
job.
out whether they're on the line or not,
Yeah.
or whether they're narrow or wide.
But early in these innings, the roving reporter stays put. What do we got in the house on C? I see a biter
There's
way
a
out
one
in the
right
corner.
on the button that's going to be not on the button in a few seconds.
Yep.
Lined up already for a takeout, hoping to hit and roll off to the right and bury this.
Yep.
On sheet B. All right, we got dueling stones here on both sheets.
Dueling
Away
red
they go,
stones.
Drag race.
They're sweeping hard on both sheets.
Both sheets are being swept really hard.
But sheet B is a draw, so it's lagging behind a bit.
Yeah, and actually sheet C is going to miss also.
Oh, sheet C went wide, narrow.
They did not realize it was going to curl that much. And it was
Very light. It stayed in
a light takeout, and it just kept going. So the ice is probably still a little slow, judging from the reactions of the players on the ice. It's the first in, and that's normal. What happened there on sheet B? We're counting 2 reds, but the front one, the one that's counting in the top 8, is visible, and they're already lining up for the takeout.
All right, here's your first roving report.
All right, Alpha's going to go over and line up right behind sheet
Mr. Mark?
B.
All right, the whole rock is visible. It's possible to get a roll, but I don't think they can hit and roll across to the shot in the corner. I see the Barones here have a vested interest in this squad.
I take that back.
I know. I know.
Okay, first stone for with
All right,
hammer.
shots away.
They're sweeping really hard, so they must think
Oh
it's
dear, that's going to come up a bit
overcurl.
narrow, but
Looks like it's going to hit that front guard.
let's see
And
what the
indeed
follow-up to it
impacts
is.
The front guard. It's going in. They can sweep this in.
Oh, not
but
quite
it looks
enough.
Like it's going to be.
I think they're used to some faster
just
ice.
fighting the top 12 and counting number 3. So that was not successful.
Oh, we've got a lively crowd here at Nutmeg Curling Club tonight in Bridgeport.
So the ice is a little slower. It looks like they're getting a little more curl than they expect on takeouts, and so they've got to account for that. Was he narrow, or they just
Narrow and quite light.
and light?
Yeah, they were a bit narrow.
That's good, right?
That's Gert Messing
That's
from Quebec. So two of Gert's team are from Quebec. Gert and the gentleman.
Doesn't he play over?
He plays in Quebec. I mean, he was born and raised in Quebec, and the other two are from Manitoba.
Manitoba.
It's a completely Canadian rink. So the vice and the lead.
Okay, looks like the call on sheet B is a draw in underneath the red one already sitting in the 8 foot. So my guess is they're going to try to just go in right underneath it and put it on the button or in the back 4.
How about hog by the skip? Ooh.
Yeah. Oops.
Ooh.
They didn't talk to him enough about how slow it was.
Yeah, it's calling out. Yeah.
All right, so an opportunity here.
Opportunity. All he has to do is catch the 8 foot.
They're drawn for 1 against 2, so it's still a touchy shot.
They've been
a lot
light.
of house to work with.
Yeah, a lot of house.
They basically got to bite the 4 foot.
All he has to do is bite.
Halfway into the 8 foot will do it.
All he has to do is bite get a full 8.
Yeah, full 8.
All right.
Although I have found it's better to over-call it. You know, if you need full 8, call 4 foot.
Oh, yeah.
And this one's coming up way short on sheet C.
Way short.
All right, here we go on sheet B. The final, the hammerstone is on its way.
He put full spin on that rock. Oh, they are on
pouncing
it.
early, so they're worried they're going to come up short. And it's looking like it's starting to slow down.
It's starting to slow down big, and it's curling right into the red.
Here comes the vice to help sweep.
All hands on deck for this sweep.
Yeah. If they can cut them down.
And they came up short.
No, all right, so it's 2 red.
2 red. All right.
That's
So
2 for Imes. And
pull up the Excel sheet.
Here, scoreboard. And
Red score.
2.
2.
2. Oops. 2. And
So we got to change the whole thing. Can't be that.
Second. Okay, and turn. This should update. Still says first in, and it didn't do it.
Oh, save it.
Oh, that's right.
Control S or
told me I
to
gotta
save.
hit the save button. There we go.
There we go. Beautiful. All right, here's a nice draw. Coming on C.
Yes. Meanwhile, on sheet C, and is that the hammer?
And it's going deep and
He
through.
overcooked it, and it's going to slide through. And I can't tell what's the color what we got. We'll have to wait on that one and see what they put up on the board for us.
Kurt's not happy.
I can't wait to go to Coburn. Oh,
So we have a scoreboard up on the screen that you can see, but it's only for the featured sheet, and that's the 2-0 Imes over Kennedy. As soon as they put the score up on sheet C, we'll update you on that. And it looks like 2 for yellow. Who's yellow?
No.
It's Messing. All right, so Messing goes up 2-0 on sheet C against Coburn.
Oh, and he had the draw for 3, and he sent it through. You hate to leave points like that on the table, but you have to remember what your original goal of the end is.
Yeah.
2 is a very satisfactory
Right. What I
goal.
noticed this
3
year,
would have been a
too,
bonus. It was there for the taking.
like I said, we start off with kind of slow, not too slow ice, but definitely slower ice. But then it speeds up very quickly.
Yes.
2 or 3 rocks down that
By
line.
this end,
like right here on sheet C, we got a draw that's going to, or what was supposed to be a guard, and it's going to be all the way in the back 12. All right, on sheet B now we have 2 red stones in the house. Top 8, back 4, a little bit diagonal with
Let's
respect
see,
to
the
each other.
juniors going to Kennedy going to go after
So
this
it's
one?
kind of interesting. Imes is just challenging them here.
Yeah.
It's a little early to be piling stuff in the house, but they may have actually, they may have been a little bit longer than they thought. But
This rock's coming
might
toasty
be
on C.
challenging to see if they'll do the try for the double. But
Oh, here it comes.
all right, they're throwing the takeout.
Came right to it, and now we're.
No, it's curling too much.
Oh no! They're going to hit the guard.
up there. And it's going to peel the guard, and it's going to split out a little bit.
Now they have a center guard with hammer. This is not. They're going to. I'm just going to use that to his advantage if he can.
And play the reverse strategy. That guard may not stay there.
Uh-oh. There's noise next door. Distracting the players.
Okay, this is on.
This shot may not do so
on
well.
sheet C, it's just going to hit the red. Oh, it missed. So just a miss. All right.
That had some weight too.
Yeah. So the shot on sheet B is looks like they're calling it a draw in and have a high guard, or and that's what they're going
Skips
to
out
get
to-
because they're sweeping like crazy.
skips out
and
to
might
sweep.
make it 2. And it's starting to over curl a bit, so it's just going to end up as a guard.
Oh, that's a
which is
nice
not
guard.
terrible
It's a
thing.
nice guard. It's a nice
Curled a
guard.
bit more than they wanted, I believe.
And I want to peel this, of course.
All right, they find it annoying enough that they immediately call to get rid of it.
Red with hammer on C. It's going to put a cornerish guard up. Yes.
All right, the takeout peel is on its way on sheet B,
And
it gets
it-
the peel cleanly.
Yeah. All right.
Good work to stop that stone.
Greg
So, Red immediately
Boulayan.
calls to put it back.
Here we go. We're going to execute this.
It's
Oh,
gonna
I think
do
he
the
may
nice
pick it
chip.
clean. Might pick it clean. No,
Yep.
not a
Got rid of
problem.
both of them.
Not a problem.
It curled a
Fell
little too
behind
much.
guard.
Yeah.
Still well behind the T line on C. Okay, back on our sheet feature
He's
game.
slaying, yeah, I believe he called for the close guard. And it's coming down.
Hey,
Put this to the top of the house would be fine.
we played a game with.
It's actually a little bit hot, I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why they're sweeping. But then again, I'm not on the ice, and it looks like it's going to be perfect.
We had a game on Tuesday. Craig and I played against each other, and one particular end, they were working on a steal, and I think you put about 5 guards up in a row. We peeled them, and you put them back successfully every time, and successfully, and it's that steal. I believe that was the 4th end. Oh, well. There you go.
All right, so on sheet B, he's definitely calling for the takeout.
The takeout.
And it looks like he's probably may. They're sweeping hard. If he peels his own guard, it's not terrible, but I think he
did peel it. He didn't want to, but that's.
I don't know whether that was plan A or plan B.
I think it was B, probably.
Yeah.
But a good plan B. I think it was a A&a-half.
Yeah.
This takeout on C coming down. I thought it was wide, but that is curling. That is curling a big amount.
Or more curl on the low and downway takeout.
And it's going to roll. He wasn't
nice
wide
roll.
at all.
All right, that's again on sheet C, which is not the sheet that you can see the houses nicely. That's on sheet B, and we have going to put another red one up. We're trying to put a high guard, a 2-3 guard.
It's coming in, I'd say.
But it's a little bit overcooked. It's going to come right down to his other red ones. So now they're going to switch to the tap.
Could be a tap here, very much so.
Yep. Actually, that's fine. So a lot of red stuff in the house there.
Brian Tully lining up on sheet C. Could be a takeout here.
Yeah, if he can get to the nose, he can get them both. But all right, over on sheet
Yeah,
B.
they're holding it. Boy, look at it curl. Look at it curl.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they don't.
That curled a substantial amount.
Whew.
Yeah, as you say, by now, and for the rest of this game, the ice will be quicker.
Kennedy's in a little bit of a pickle here. Actually, they never put the score up on sheet B.
No.
Oops. Yeah, all right, here comes a monster takeout. It's going to move a lot of lumber.
They got rid of 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5, yeah. Cleanly picked out one and knocked another one better back 12. The good news is for them is that they've got one up front, which they can bump into the other red and possibly be counting. Now, if I was red, I'd just take the Yellowstone out. Yeah, that's the call. Just peel it right out.
I didn't know it. I completely forgot he placed the rock. I didn't know. I was actually cleaning you. I accidentally pushed you in front of the bus.
All right, they sweep one sweeper on it very hard, trying to get a little directional sweeping, trying to get it to curl a little bit more.
I'm gonna have a look.
And there's a double.
Keep it from curling.
Two reds disappeared from the ice, however.
Yeah, an unintentional.
Not what he was
clean out of two of
intending.
their reds
And now it's a bit more manageable for
yellow.
Now,
Let's look
over
at
on
the
C,
above. Yeah,
they called the takeout,
get to the,
and he gave a lot more
counting
ice with the
zone.
broom.
And boom.
One
Yeah.
right between them. How do you like that?
Well, what's cool about that is you can now hit that front yellow. This is over on sheet C, so it's hard to see.
Bring the let's see if we can get a preview of it down. There's a up and down. There's a lot more.
I know there's more cameras, but I don't know if they're
There's a
all
lot
there.
more. Oh, these are multi-views. Go to cameras. Oops, sorry.
Okay, wait a second. Let's see.
There's action.
Sheet B, they peeled out one of the reds, and they're going to lose their yellow. So
No, it's a biter.
Is it a biter? Yeah, looks like it is indeed a biter. That could matter. That could matter. It's actually hiding behind some guards.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking. Either way, it could work.
So we'll quickly take a look at sheet C, the near end. This is a situation.
And they're
Yellow
calling.
is biting a 4-foot.
They're
red
calling
on the
for a
there.
takeout.
Yeah, so it is lined up for.
All right, let's go back to the big view.
Yeah, okay, let's go back over here. There we go. Okay, on sheet B, they're going to try to, what happened there?
They better hold that for line. That's
Oh, they lost them. Okay, so there's just one redstone in the yellow biter.
Oh no!
See, that ship
Oh
is red
no!
out. Yes, he is.
Oh my gosh! You couldn't have drawn that up.
He ended up chipping the one red that was between the two yellows.
And he chipped it perfectly.
And he chipped it perfectly out.
Perfectly awfully.
With his own redstone. Here comes Craig with a sardonic smile on his face. Oops. Yeah, it happens. All right, on sheet B.
They're drawing to the corner. Drawing to the corner.
Behind their red guard. A little bit too much.
Little
They might
deep.
be able to power sweep down. It's going to be in the back 8. Okay, which is partially hidden by the guard. No, not really. No, they can get to that. They're going to call a hit and roll off that. The red one on the back left of the 8-foot.
So this is the Skip's first rock, I believe, coming up on the feature sheet. Yeah. So now we'll set it up to preview B. There's a scroll bar over there.
What do you want, Alf?
Near B.
Near B. All right, let's
have
do
that
this.
previewed. Don't need to see it yet. Show them what it looks like. Give them a quick overview.
No, wait. Well, we'll wait till it's done.
There's lots of
C
rocks
is done.
underway now.
All right, on C, yellow's just trying to pile another one in the house.
And I think they've succeeded.
I believe so. They're going to have one probably in the top 8. Just
top
kept
4.
gliding. The ice is starting to speed up.
The ice is definitely
starting to do
up
that
to speed.
long slide thing.
Oh, there's a possible double here, and he could stick around on C. All right, let's look a quick view at B. See what we're looking at.
Just at sheet B.
2 reds.
He's looking for the hit and roll off the redstone in the back 8.
All right. Bring it back to the double view, the big view.
Yeah, they're not. They're just talking on sheet C. So let's watch this shot from up above here.
And the Skip
stone
is
on its way. This is the Kennedy team.
I'd say he's showing
for the
normal down weight. Not.
They're sweeping really hard.
The Skip is the vice is
curved too
bellowing.
much. It's going to hit the guard.
Oh gosh.
Okay,
Oh, dear.
let's go back to the. That was a unfortunate. Well, I'll tell you what I have seen so far this year. That
A lot of curl.
curling off the center line.
Big.
Well, you'll get 4 or 5, even 5 feet of curl,
Yep.
and more than you expect. And that's what happened to him there.
Yep.
He came right down the center line and it took off. Okay, over on sheet C.
Always
like
narrow.
They're going to try to get the double.
That could be narrow.
They need to.
No, it's going to hold.
It's got to curl just a little bit to get the double.
Here it comes. Looks good. Looks real good for the double. Oh, no. Just
Didn't
missed.
come over enough. But he does have 2 backers.
And he is sitting number 2.
All right, on sheet B, redstone, counting 2.
Elizabeth.
Looks like they're probably going to draw one in. Okay.
Nervous? Nah.
And who do we have joining us?
Oh, it's Liz Tully.
Liz Tully.
Liz, have anything to say to the crowd?
The other half.
No, nothing to say to the crowd.
Nothing to say to the peanut
Oh,
gallery.
on B, a little bit overcooked, and it's going to be swept right out the back.
Oh.
Oops.
I mean, I really have to.
Again, this is just showing that the ice is starting to come up to speed, and
That'll
they adjust quickly enough.
All right, so Mr. Messing is
Gert Messing is having a long discussion with his vice, taking a little time to decide what to do.
Gert wants the guard. He's not interested in knocking.
Yeah, he's going to try to produce. Is he counting 2 or 1? Certainly 1.
Currently 1.
No, yeah, he's counting 1 and 3.
And he's not interested in hit roll off that red rock.
Yeah, which is interesting because he could pick it out and be sitting 3, but the
Guard's
guard's a good call.
There's a lot of men in here.
A lot of men.
Lots of men.
Okay,
Wow,
is this
lucky
the hammer
you.
on sheet B? This is the hammer, right, on sheet B? All right, they're trying to figure out how to get their 1. Looks like they're going to try it outside in, hit and roll. They only need to roll 1 stone's width to get the point, but it is a touchy shot. So this is the Kennedy's rink, and they're throwing the hammer on sheet B. Go watch the line, Elf.
All right, here we go. Messing.
Oh, yeah.
That rock looks like it's going to come right in. A little heavy for a guard. It's definitely a difference in speed this end,
Yeah,
would
it's
you
coming
say?
speed. On sheet B, the hit and roll is on its way. Again, they're trying to go on the outside of the guards, hit the red one, and slide in for their point.
Oh, no.
They're really sweeping hard. Oh,
It grazed the
did it
guard.
hit?
It grazed it.
Yeah, both just touched the guard and slipped
Red
through.
takes 2
So
more.
red's going to go up 4-0 on sheet B.
All right.
Let's see here. Scoreboard.
4 for red.
4.
And it's the
And
third.
the end is. Oh, come
I'll type
on.
it. Oh, man.
Oh, wait, I didn't do it.
Oh, backspace it out.
There you go.
Okay.
Third in.
And save it. I could save it too.
I did it. I saved it. So Imes jumping out to an early 4-0 lead, but that's a lot of ends left. Things can change in a hurry in curling.
Yeah.
Although as you go up to higher levels, scoring more than 2 gets to be pretty tough. It does
They know
happen.
how to hold the lead.
Yeah,
The
right.
better,
They're
better the team, the better
at,
they know how to hold the
They're
lead.
better at shutting down the other team.
Yeah. And they went right in deep.
And Imes called for it, and he just intentionally. All right, let's
Oh, minimize. There you go.
one.
Oh, now we want to go to the far B. Oh, we got a problem on C here. We got a problem. So we have some ice reading difficulty here.
Yeah, so yellow got 3.
2.
Actually, right, I'm sorry. It might have only been 1.
So both games are
I
up
think
to.
they were yellow was 1 and 3.
Oh, let's see how they
We'll
rip
see
it.
what they put up on the board.
Yeah, they rack it up.
All right, on sheet B, red is just going to play a very defensive game. It's going to put stuff in the house, clean out anything that sits there, and so they're now just doing a takeout. They're going to be sitting 2, or they probably don't even.
Oh, I
care
don't
if
think
they
that one's
lose
going to
it.
hit.
Yeah, they got it. Oh, what do I know? Just missed. I thought they're going to peel it. Once again, showing why it's hard to call line from a 30-degree angle.
I always tell the new skips, stay behind the rock.
Yeah.
When we're doing the first year people type things, they're skipping and they just stand there while the rock's moving away from them.
Well, what I find is that you move inside of the curl. In other words, you want it curling towards you. You can see a curl breaking towards you more than a curl breaking away. So you move inside of the line that you want, and you can see it. And that's good for knowing when to get a sweep call to keep it from crashing a guard. All right, so on sheet B, they tried to put up a guard on their back Yellowstone. It came up a little short, left it open, so the immediate call is to take out the back Yellowstone. So we'll see how accurate the Imes team is now. This is their second, right?
Oh, then.
So this is Chris Wishart. There they go, out of the hack. Stone's on its way. He's got plenty of energy.
They're not sweeping hard.
They're just kind of clean sweeping.
That's a nice, quiet takeout.
Yeah, they like it. They might lose it. Nope, that's got just enough nose. It's stuck around.
So now they got 2 in the house.
Yeah.
Behind the tee line.
So 6 teams will make the finals
And
the
that'll
playoff. So
they all get money.
and everybody who's in those playoffs will have a chance to at least win back their entrance fee. And it's determined by the scores in the round robin and any ties that need to be broken, and also their draw to the button, which they do at the end or at the beginning of their end of their practice before the games start.
A nice draw on sheet C, putting Rock top 12 behind guard.
And on B, Kennedy's Rink took out the Redstone, but unfortunately they didn't get a roll, and so they immediately called and removed the Yellowstone that's sitting there. They needed to get a roll. At this level, as you've got to make those hit and rolls. It's not good enough just to do a takeout.
Oh, this rock's going deep. This rock's going to the hack. On C, that is.
Yeah, it is indeed going to the hack. And
this has
been accomplished on sheet B.
It's got to be vexating because the ice was so slow the first end, and now it's they have to forget that.
And it's an ice magic thing as to why it speeds up so fast. Well, we've certainly been seeing that consistently here. It may have to do with the density of the pebble. It may have to do with the temperature of the actual ice is at.
Pebble breakdown. He even does his lift delivery with
the lifter delivery.
And with a leg kick
out
to the side for balance.
Okay, on sheet B, they're trying to throw a draw underneath the guard. They're sweeping really hard,
Catch the guard.
and I think just ran out of gas. They
could have guarded the shot rock even better.
Yeah.
I think a rough might be in order there.
Yep. No, they're just taking it. Yeah, they're just taking it out.
All right. So Mr. Brian Tully in the hack.
Where is it not?
Okay, let's go.
No, they're not going for the takeout. They're going for the draw.
Sheet B's obviously the power takeout. That stone's got some energy on it.
That stone's got some velocity.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
and
unfortunately, curled too much.
Oh no!
Basically peeled one yellow off.
It was light. I could tell out.
All right, let's take a quick look at the live dashboard. Hey, we got 14 great curling fans out there watching.
How many we got? 14 bids. Hello, everybody.
World Curling
What do you have to
Federation
say?
Blazing Leaves Cash Bunspiel.
Any comments on the board?
Let's see here. All right, we got 14 people, but they're just lurking. There's nobody commenting. That's okay.
Oh, there we are.
Oh, there they are. I made that up.
Kelsey.
Kelsey says hello, not bad. Ken Shevard, great job, guys. Nice.
Liz Tully says hello to you, Kelsey.
Football. Yeah, no, I don't know. I wonder if these are from the earlier one.
Sorry about Bosco.
Oh, yeah. We lost Bosco, the loving dog.
Oh.
And
on sheet B, they're trying to throw the draw underneath their own guard.
And they're on top. Oh, maybe.
They're going to get the split. They can split them both in. That could actually turn out to be good.
Let's go far B.
Far B.
B. I'm going to preview far B, so we're ready.
Okay.
Let's see what you got over there on par B.
Let's let this stone on
Oh, we have a
sheet
stone on the way.
come down here.
It's a hit.
So sheet C's
No, it's no
trying to
double,
do
though.
it. And it's just going to be a peel. Oh, it actually ticked the yellow underneath the guard.
Yeah.
So it was a peel and an oops.
Let me show you my favorite effect. Watch this. The merge. Watch what happens when you merge it.
Yeah, it's fun. Of course, you weren't quick enough to see what actually happened. What did happen? They took the one right out. Okay.
Well, they got to look at it.
Yeah.
Now, on B, 2 yellows in play. Oh, well, that's a change in pace. We have
so yellow could now be counting
yellow's counting 2 with one on the
red
button.
Tried to take the yellow out. It actually took their own stone out.
I'd be prone to put another one in the house off to the side somewhere.
Split the house even more.
Split the house because they're going to go for the one on the button, and you could exchange that. You don't want to clog the middle.
Yeah. So
one side or the other.
To put one on the 8-foot on the right side as we're looking at it.
Yeah, that would be my play.
Yeah.
And there's
the 12-foot.
12-foot, 8-foot.
Yeah.
Leave the middle wide open because they
know they can make the takes.
This would be a good chance to go for 3 here.
Yeah.
Well, though they're not going to.
Yes. But
looks like he's calling to cover the center.
Looks like he's going to put one on the top 12 as a guard.
It's an interesting call. We'll see how it plays out.
Now, the other way to have a real good chance of getting a 3 would be if you could freeze.
Yeah, the freeze is a good call. But this is light.
So it looks like they're trying to draw behind the guard, which could effectively do the same thing. You just bury it behind your guard on the left.
Craig Doucette here.
You set up the possible double, though.
Craig Doucette just threw a nice double on C.
Yeah. Oh, get the biter. Get the biter. Sweep it in. Okay, I think they got the biter. They're a little laid back on that sweep there.
When you got hammer and you put a center guard up, that center guard can come back and be your enemy.
Yeah.
It's usually not your friend.
And I think they're going to try to double that out.
Oh,
I like your idea,
I'd be going for that every day. I'm begging. That's why I like having a skip who understands my game. Go for the double. Although, given the lead they have, they might just chip away at it. But get rid of the middle. Get rid of that guard in the middle. Would be your best plan. They could try to hit on the outside and roll in, but get rid of the guard.
I mean,
skip
if you're
Imes.
confident with your takeouts, the double's fine.
Oh, yeah.
And these guys have already shown that they don't mind chucking the stones. It's on its way, and it indeed has a ton of weight.
That's the weight it needs.
Question of whether it's going to curl too much.
Nope, they nailed it.
Nicely done.
They nailed it. Now you can split the house.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. What's up, Skip? Autographs? You want my autograph? What do you want? I'm on mute.
That was a good shake-out.
So, Kennedy here, good idea would be to split the house, but there is a center guard for Imes to go behind.
I don't know, because if you put one behind that guard and they don't do the run back.
Oh, okay. All right. On sheet C, Gert Messing is coming in for his first rock without hammer. After Craig Doucette executed a beautiful double takeout.
Sheet B, first shot with hammer for the skip.
And he looks like he's drawing in, maybe behind the guard.
Kennedy. Yeah, he's calling for the draw underneath the guard. And once again, we have dueling stones, and they are both off and running.
Gertz is more of a takeout.
Yeah, and that's the good.
That looks good. That looks good.
If they get
off it, they get a roll.
Get a little roll.
Yes, a little roll. Very little. Is he in the house? Yes, he's a biter.
He is on sheet B.
He is a biter.
Oh, they overcooked it. They may
Oh,
sweep
no.
it out on sheet B. He's going to be biting a buck 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's
that's
two
not
in.
terrible. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it went back far enough that they can't just sit on it.
Hit roll.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's you freeze to that.
So here's the situation on sheet B.
You hit and roll,
Two
you guarantee
Yellowstones
no more than two.
The hit and roll is probably the same, but if they hit it right, they're lining up the brooms for the double. They are definitely thinking double.
Cross house double or
Yeah. Not the chip double, just a straight double.
Go ahead. Let's take a look at the close-in view of that.
All right, he's coming down.
Yeah, you got time.
Okay, yeah, he's about to throw.
Okay, be ready because that could be a memorable shot after this one.
Okay, so
That's the first skip rock with hammer. All right, Imes is lining up on our feature game, so we're ready to, not yet, literally let it go.
Okay, over on sheet B, looks like he's just trying to throw the guard. Okay, on sheet
It's not going to reach.
Or sheet C,
Not going to reach.
Not going to make it.
All right, ready? Not yet.
Over.
Not yet. 3, 2,
I'm there.
1, cut.
I'm already ahead of you, Alf. I already cut.
Good. I don't want to.
So
All
he's
right.
trying for the run back double to get rid of both Yellowstones. And it's going to be just one of them because he's going to nose. Oh, it's close. Yeah.
Draw for 2. Okay.
Okay. So the Kennedy rink can mount a little bit of a comeback here. They draw and get 2. Now here comes Kurt Messing.
He's not going to go for the split, is he? He's going to go around the red guard there.
Let's just take a quick look.
If he buries this,
C, that's what he's looking at. He's got a biter up front. And this is not the hammer, so he's just going to try to draw one in underneath all those guards.
So, B, a little confidence shot here for Kennedy. A nice draw to get 2 will certainly put him right back in the game. So he wants to get the paint here.
Gert's shot is on its way. He again is drawing to be counting 2. Kennedy ring
They should be
is the
sweeping.
hammer on sheet B. All he's got to do is, I believe, yeah, just anything. He's just got to make it into the blue by half a stone, but they are sweeping really hard.
Messing's around the guard, but it's stopped.
Okay, they got it on B. They got it easily. They need to stop sweeping. They got it.
Yes, they did. All right, 2 yellow. All right, so we're going to bring in Mike Pinto Hope for some commentary, color commentary. And Alf Witter will sign out for a couple of ends here.
All right, so yellow just got 2.
Did you? It's one of those things where you contact them.
2. And it's now the 4th end.
That was a smoke, isn't it?
Did you lose him?
Mike's out having, he says, Mike says, whole broadcast over, but then what I think is, here for the air.
All right, so the hammer's on its way on sheet C. And he's just got an open draw. Open draw for 1, but he's going to come up short. Got out in the weeds and didn't put enough on it.
I saw that it was no. Yellow. Really? It used to be like 6. Well, we have our 2 has 3 people. I said, Larry, I'm like, did you register yet? Did you sign up for that? It's such a rock.
All right, on sheet C, after 3 ends, it is now 5-0. Gert Messing's team picked up a steal of 1. Sheet B, the call was for a corner guard, but the ice is definitely getting fast, and it's going to slide right out the back with a little sweeping, little defensive sweeping, and it's gone.
We grew up with gravy. Of course you would have put cheese curds on it. What the hell's wrong? We were really just, I was like, no, guys, I signed up.
like slot me in. You know, it's like if anybody needs a kid, I'm it. You're like fucking tradition. I don't care. You grow, you know, all right. When you can't remember when you never ate, like not eating. Right. When you grew up with it, you're like, is it terrible? Yeah, probably. Nice. You don't know any better. That's what you're here for, right? You're enjoying it.
So Sheet B, Kennedy Rink was trying to put up a guard. They ended up with a high guard, just off the center line, about 1 stone. They wanted it a little closer and a little tighter, but it can be useful. Team Imes calls in for the draw underneath that guard. They have a nice lead, so that's only a 2-point lead, but they're still out in front. So.
Yeah, that's how you taught the lugs to him.
He's got his broom just in the 12-foot, but it's going to come up and just be a regular guard. I thought he called for it in the house, but that's fine.
Go to the mall.
Looks like we've got some tricky lines out there, some faster lines in close and slower lines on the outer side of the outer part of the sheet. Okay. All right, so Pinto is not going to step in and do a little commentary. Interesting shot.
All right, good evening,
here.
curling fans.
Even though it's a wider way out in the weeds, they say, we don't like that stuff.
I think it touched the line before it reached it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so from here, high above Sheet C at the Nutmeg Curling Club Communication Center, we are here for the
broadcast booth.
Broadcast center,
Actually, the
gondola,
broadcast
as it were.
Table.
We have the
so
Blazing Leaves spiel.
Short. He wanted it in the house. He ended up with a guard. So
and they're playing for the Don Nicholson Trophy, I believe.
Countered with a biter and a high counting stone and 12-foot. It's a big bite, and looks like
money's flying all over the club. Money's no object here. No object. Everybody's thinking, oh, we're going to walk home with some serious cash on this spiel, so a $40 drink card is just peanuts. Good crowd here tonight. Good crowd. The players are not dispersing after their games. They're socializing, as all good curlers do. I think it's early enough in the season. They want to join in the fun. Successful peel there.
All right, so after having lost their stone in the last takeout, the Kennedy Rink is trying to draw one in underneath the guards.
And it looks, the weight's
like
good.
It's got good weight, but will it curl enough to bury? Yeah, it's trying to bury.
Oh, let's pull up a preview. Let's pull up a preview of the near B and see what we got.
Buried. Let's see here. We'll take a quick look.
B, not C.
No, I know. I just was waiting for his shot.
That's why you have a technical advisor here. It's
I'm gonna wait
half
until
buried.
wait until this stone stops.
Well, you'll watch this stone zip right through the house. No,
it's gonna stop
stick.
in the back 12. He's trying to sweep it out. All right, here we go. Here is the situation. Oh,
appeal of shame, but appeal nonetheless.
And they peeled their own red stone out.
Don't touch it, Imes. Don't touch it. It's still in play. So Kennedy has not hammer, working on the steel. You'd think they'd throw a guard up here, but I can't say for sure. I think as the ice speeds up, the juniors are going to be a little more comfortable. They were definitely light the first end. Found their weight in the third, and
well, I would say
now they got it going.
Yeah, the guard's good. Steel one's good.
That one's coming,
but it's
coming a little
bit,
hot.
little toasty.
Gonna
So
go right to
for
the 8.
freeze. Go
Yeah,
for
take
the freeze.
Take the freeze.
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta go buy it,
Get
maybe.
it down there. Get it down there. Yeah. And almost froze.
Potential double.
Yeah.
And they'll go for it. He put the hand right up. There was no delay in that call.
Yeah. Yep. All right, on sheet C, they're going for the inside-out takeout.
Oh, caught a piece of
And
it.
they got it.
And it might stick.
No,
No,
it's going to be swept out.
Nope. Out she goes.
And here comes the Gonzo takeout on sheet B. Boom.
One out.
Oh,
There.
that was the thing. It had enough.
That's where you
all
get.
the way out. It was a little bit too much angle on it. Didn't make it across the face enough.
Not quite.
You never knew if you would wake up.
Yeah, it was. I'm having one.
So the Kennedy rink gaining a little more confidence here, trying to continue their comeback.
They're going to address this, but
I think they should. They got to worry about the jam, so they chip it out and guard their own
yeah,
stone.
no, can't
But
do that.
would leave it. Just hit it on the nose.
Hit it on the nose.
Yeah, hit it on the nose. You try to hit and roll, and you're likely to leave an easy double.
Yes.
You can't go the other way because of the jam.
No, the jam is all too there.
You only got 6 in the morning when you're the only asshole in the place.
You are shot. You could go for. Well, you're not hammer. Going for a split is touchy.
Meanwhile, in the other part of the sporting world, what do we got for a score over there in the World Series game?
Houston 2.
2-0 Houston.
Yeah, but Anthony Rendon is coming to the plate for the Expo Nationals.
Oh.
Nah, can of
They
corn.
just slide out to center field.
Short center.
Okay, back to Curly.
All right, Craig Doucette. Oh, they're coming hot. Coming hot. Coming hot.
Looks like on
It'll
sheet
stick.
B, they're
It'll
just
stick.
trying to draw
It'll
in
stick.
underneath their own guard. And they've got a good line and good weight. This is going to go all the way. They should be able to be counting with this stone.
No,
If it
sir.
doesn't die, oh, it ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas.
Yeah, too bad.
So, with that, here goes the yellow shot. Good plan to go for the split, but
Yeah,
you got to
just came up a little
execute.
light.
Those are the kind of shots that make or break an end. Right now, that end got broken.
Cookies? Yeah, service, hilarious.
No, the takeout is on its way on sheet B.
Yep.
Looking to get rid of the Yellowstone and then roll underneath their own Yellowstone. But they'll be happy with the takeout, and they got it.
And a roll.
Oh, they got the roll too.
Nice roll. Is that Trevor
Well,
Imes of
that's
Ice?
a pretty straightforward double.
Pretty
They really
straightforward.
wanted to roll a little bit more, I think.
Yeah. Oh, what a nice rock here on C.
Yeah, nice.
Coming behind
right
guard.
underneath the guard and right to the button on sheet C.
Guarded in front, guarded behind. They're happy about that.
Wait, this is nuts. Because I was playing guys.
Here's the shot. Not completely guarded. It did not make it all the way underneath the front
Well
guard, so
guarded.
they can go after it.
Yes. It's not much there though,
Okay.
and
But
really
sheet
hard
B,
to keep.
The call is for, they're going to go for the double.
Go for the double.
They need to hit it just off the nose, so it splits out. They can hit either side.
Remote reporter here.
Okay, and Alpha's going to go over and call the line.
What do you think, Barb? What do you think, Bob? Is this double makeable?
Unfortunately, we got a flash on C. Didn't get enough curl.
He could run it out one of two ways. He could go behind the guard, hit it on the center line
Pretty
side,
big shot
fall
here
in
on
behind the
sheet B
guard,
early
or
on in the game.
pretty much knows
We're
it.
in the fourth in, so we're almost halfway through. They could pull this shot off. It could be a.
Doesn't have to throw it that
force them
hard.
to throw a good draw. Trying to double out the two reds.
And he didn't throw it that hard, so the weight's down, Craig.
Sweepers are sweeping a little bit now. They're
Looks
both on
good.
hard.
Right on the nose.
And is it going to get enough?
Too much nose.
Boom, boom.
Too much nose.
It actually hit the front one on the nose and didn't go one
Okay.
side or the other. So they got rid of one
Single hit,
redstone, but
jammed.
there's still a red biting a 4-foot counting.
Yep.
They must have been a little narrow.
He threw it inside out, and you know what happens with those.
Yeah, they took off on him.
They take off. I mean, he put it right to the nose.
Yeah. So they probably should have just not swept and tried to go to
Let
the
it
other
come
side.
to the other side.
But
Yeah.
it's so hard to do that, to switch halfway down the ice and get it to work.
All right. Gert Messing has delivered a guard.
Beautiful, nice guard.
And then drive to the gas station because there's no law.
Craig's looking at the double. Craig and his
Yeah, very, very reasonable expectation on that.
You're gonna already do it.
Yeah, the catch fire team.
Patrick Coburn. Where's Patrick 5?
Patrick? Well, Coburn is, Plainfield.
Okay. Plainfield, New Jersey.
Oh, thank you. May I
Oh, we
take
have
one
cookies being
yellow and
delivered
one red?
to the broadcast booth. Oh, maple leaf cookies.
They're warm, blazing leaf cookies.
Blazing.
Yeah,
They're blazing.
and they're
See?
like fresh out of the oven.
Yes.
Danielle's mom baked them, but I heated them.
Okay.
But I'm taking credit for the heating.
All right.
Mm.
So it's actually against the rules to eat while you're broadcasting. So I'm going to cover up my mic. Oh, you're muted.
I'll do some action. You enjoy the. So, Skip Coburn on our feature sheet. No, not our feature sheet. Skip Imes on our feature sheet, delivering his first rock with hammer.
He's trying to guard.
Oh, we have a nice rock here on C. This could be the double. This could be the double they're hoping for. Yeah, no,
Boom.
jammed. Oop. Mm.
So I have to say the guard on B came up a little deficient because it curled too much. So they left the straightforward run back to pick the red out.
And sit two
They
yellow.
do this right.
They have a biter?
Two.
They got a biter up there? I don't think so.
No, it's not.
No.
We panic so much.
Which sheet do we have ready for the preview here?
Oh, the sheet C. That's right here.
Oh, you were here back there yelling.
Yes, I know.
He's like, don't do it.
Over on the feature sheet B, if Skip Kennedy sticks it on the nose, he'll be sitting two.
And I would hit it just slightly off those, so you split the two yellows.
Split him a little.
And
Sure.
maybe put one underneath the guards.
Mhm,
You have a
mhm.
chance of stealing one,
Mm-hmm.
or a better chance, because we have one red stone left, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
red has hammer on
Red
our
has
feature
hammer.
sheet.
So this is the last stone without hammer.
Now, Messing is delivering one, which guard weight hopefully will not tap the red in. It might tap it a little bit in,
Doesn't matter if it just bumps it.
unless it lines them up. And I think that's going to curl enough so it sets the angle
Yeah.
off.
All right, so the
Can they do
shot
the
on
drag?
sheet B is
Can-
on the way.
Can they throw a drag effect?
No, it's not close enough.
Oh, what a
There's
pity.
too much of a gap.
That would have been a
I
pretty
believe.
shot. All right, sheet shot
Sheet
on
B's on its
C.
way.
B.
It looks like it's going to be a
Oh, it's wide. It's
peel it,
wide. Oh dear.
unfortunately. Oops.
Oh dear. That didn't work out well. And now the Skip Imes has a draw for two.
Yeah.
All he has to do is catch any amount of 12 foot.
So Team Coburn has got let's see, this is the hammer, right? They got to draw the button.
They get no way to get rid of that yellow rock.
They got to draw the button for one. They're on the way.
That's looking hot to me.
Near C.
Go ahead, bring it in.
There it is. Here comes the stone. Actually looks
Slow it down.
okay. Don't sweep too much, guys. Careful.
That looks like a winner.
There it comes.
Go. Draw for one. They're off the schneid. And he catches
Oh, yeah, nice shot.
Nice shot.
Okay, so it is now
All
going to be
right.
1-5 on sheet C. Let's go back to our featured sheet. We got a nice draw coming in.
A little hot.
And for two, all he's got to do is stay in the pretty much anywhere in the
Oh, it
house.
didn't touch it.
It
Oh, I
missed, and
think
he
he-
may be able to sweep it out. Oh, go, 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 go.
Oh, I think it's two. It looks
Yeah.
like two.
He was a couple inches short of cutting him down to one.
If they
And
could
they're
have
pushing stone, so it's two red.
two red, so it's 6-2.
Right, let's go over here to our scoreboard. and change that.
6, and we're in the 5th end.
6.
Let me know when you get it there. 5th end?
Yes.
And
T in there.
Oh, we got a T? Oh, yeah. Save it. Love it.
There we go.
Okay.
I would say the game has been a little closer than the score shows because they keep having just missing shots.
Yes.
And they still got 4 ends to go. They're
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
the 5th right now.
I agree with that.
Knocked you off the last 3 years.
Well, no, we did that last year.
No, TCC knocked us off. He wasn't in the TCC also. We were just. He's like, yeah.
I'll give you a World Series update in a second here. Ooh.
Nasty slider. Sorry, we're being
An
distracted
ankle
a little bit by
breaker.
the World Series baseball game. Alf, who's your team?
Neither. I used to root for the Expos as a home team.
Oh,
So
well,
when
that
they
was a
left
while
Montreal,
ago.
that kind of
Yeah.
hurts. So, but you maintained the Dodgers
Well,
thing
I was
despite
born
their
in Long
moving.
Beach, California, and I grew
Oh.
up in Pomona.
And
I've been a
Jack
Dodger fan my entire life.
roots
And
for
they already
the.
moved to California when I was born.
Right.
So
Now Jack roots for the Dodgers, even though he rooted for them when they were in Brooklyn. So he stayed with it, but they're still the Dodgers.
they're still the Dodgers.
Although why they're called Dodgers in Los Angeles is
And they should, as everybody said, had a real good chance of winning the World Series this
Sure,
year.
yeah.
But it's baseball.
you got to play the game in the field.
And the Nationals flat outplayed them.
Oh, we just had a very nice
close.
draw on
Yeah,
C.
nice draw on
Very
C.
nice draw.
And a nice peel on B.
Yeah.
Sitting on a 5-2 lead. They're happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 6-2 lead.
Yeah. Now, Kurt, I don't know what he's calling for here.
So T messing. I don't know. Is he going to peel his own? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, you know what he's doing? Is he just going to get rid of both the guards?
He can't
It's
yet.
an interesting shot.
He can't. He's
Well, he could have come the other way. and
he's
got
gonna
rid of
knock
both
the
guards.
he's gonna knock the
He's
red
just
one
gonna
away.
split 'em
But
out.
is it?
So he was just splitting out the front guard, leaving the run back on the other one.
I wonder if it was a free guard yet. I lost count of how many rocks there are. They didn't attempt to sweep it out, so
There's an
it was
easy
not a
way
free
to
guard.
There's an easy way to find out. Oops.
1, 2, 3,
RC.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was a free guard. And the other team didn't
Yeah.
attempt to sweep it out at all, and it's pretty close to the sidewall. So,
Okay. Whoops. Where did my
all right, Mr. Tully
multi-view?
calling for another draw in.
They were 2 seconds.
All right. There we go. We're back on the full. Didn't
Okay,
miss any
good.
shots. Actually, once again, have two stones racing down the ice.
Whoa.
Looks like both of them are draw shots.
Brian's going to hit the guard on the
And
right.
The sheet C draw is coming up
Gonna
short. The sheet B draw is going to draw nicely into the house and actually stop right in front of the house.
Right in front of
But
the
it curled
house.
a tiny bit too much, but it's okay.
Which sheet is this?
Partially
Is that
guarded.
C or B? That's C.
This is sheet C.
We want our feature sheet on there.
The first thing we played was
Okay.
So Gert Messing does not like all these stones up front, and he's going to try to peel out. I believe he's going to try to peel out the red and the yellow.
Get rid of
and just
all.
leave an open shot to the red in the back. Sheet B.
Let's see how it looks. Successful peel.
Boom.
I got rid of 2, but he left his shooter
Yeah,
somewhat in the middle.
but it still is. They can get at the red, and they immediately call to protect it. All right, back over on our main sheet, sheet B, lining up for the takeout. Red
Wow.
is just pea
Pulverizing.
shooters at Yellowstones. If the Yellowstone is in play, you get rid of it.
They're making like Pepsodent.
I knew that.
How are the comments coming along on our
All right, let's
on our
go see
draw?
what we got over there on the
Successful peel.
live dashboard. I don't know, right? How many people do we have actually watching?
16.
16
Hello, viewers.
watchers. Hello,
We hope you're
everybody.
enjoying the
Yeah.
Friday night here in Bridgeport.
Anybody? I think these.
Oh,
I
whoa,
think
whoa,
these
whoa, whoa,
comments
whoa,
are
is
all
this-
from before. Wait a second.
Take it back to the. Take it back to the. Stream's on.
Says it's on.
Hmm.
Okay, we noticed over on the live dashboard where we can look at the comments. Let's see here.
Oh, there we go. Maybe we were. Maybe it was
I think
just.
these were old comments. I'm not sure. This was, but the
We're
numbers were
buffering.
actually,
It would appear.
Okay, let's go back to our games here.
Well, the issue was more, no, I would have done it anyway.
Successful takeout on C.
Next year.
Greg Doucette being called for a hit. Goal behind the center guards. Got his nice new shoes. They look good. Good looking shoes.
Yeah, you can now buy pretty much any running shoe, tennis shoe, whatever you want, and there's a company that will turn them into curling shoes. So,
You want to make sure they're well constructed, though. Those that slider, that gripper foot takes a beating. Slider foot doesn't get much wear, but
sheet B, they called for the takeout of the guard, and it's gone.
Craig's
Yeah,
shot. Oh,
she-
look at Craig's shot coming in here. This could be a beauty. This could be a real beauty. Nice quiet wait. Nice hit. And roll, dead behind cover. Very nice, Craig
Nice shot
Doucette.
there, Craig Doucette.
So I started calling her back. I know we can get.
Okay. Kennedy, this looks like the vice. That would be Marius.
And I'm presuming
Glennis.
he's going down to sit on that back stone.
No, but that would be a
Let's take a quick look at it here. Oh, I misspoke because it's in the
Backstone,
top eight,
right?
so they're just trying to draw underneath it.
They're adapting to the weight a little better, but it's
All
still
right, we
coming
got
up
a
light.
Shot coming down on shot.
No,
sheet-
not.
sheet
Oh, look
C,
at this.
so-
Here we come. Here we come. Getting close to the button.
Yeah, it's gonna
They let
just
it. Oh,
bump
they
the
let
other
it
one.
stop. They didn't sweep it.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's
when they gave
something.
Up on that.
That could have been pulled
Yeah.
to the 4 foot, more undercover. Because guess what now?
Well, I think they became worried that it was definitely going to hit it, and they didn't want to push them in more.
Yep.
it's-
Point. Yeah, Craig's hit and roll on C is
course,
definitely put it.
Imes team doesn't take very long to decide to just make that
Oh no,
Yellowstone
that hit
go
is
away.
that hit is
Kaboom.
automatic. Now they're more under
Yellowstone,
guard
what
there.
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
All right, so Craig Doucette is trying to draw on sheet C, just kind of draw one in and probably put it in a biting a top eight.
Yep. They'd love to sneak
Put a-
another one
a
behind the
counting
guard. Kind of behind the guards, ahead of the T line, in front
Yeah.
of the T line. Would be nice. It's a little wide. Let's see how it curls off the wall. I've noticed that
It's curling. It's curling.
curling.
It's curling.
it's open. It's open.
It's
It's
going to come
open.
down and freeze on. Unfortunately, it's going
open.
to set up the double. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he made it where they have a chance at the double. Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to have to be a pretty upweight double. All right, on sheet B. Looks like he's just going to take the Reds out.
Gonna do a blasting job here, or no? No blasting.
I will admit I'm not sure what he's trying to do with this shot.
Well, I know what he's trying to do, but it's
Yeah,
not
it didn't
going to
have
get
a lot of
around him.
power on it.
It's not going to get around him.
Yeah.
Doink.
You think it was just throwing a draw?
Just
which
trying to
would
draw
make
around
sense.
it. Yeah.
And he just came up light and,
And you
curled
know,
too much.
where that yellow rock's not going to be for long.
Okay, real quick here. I'm going to actually switch over
You want to see?
far C. Oops.
Click and
Click.
cut.
And
All
here
right,
comes
incoming
the
rock.
stone, trying for the double.
Sweeping for
Pass the guard.
direction.
He's going to
Got
leave
one.
red. He's going to get red. He didn't curl enough.
All right, good enough.
Okay. Go back.
Red is still shot. And
Yes.
we're back on the big picture. Now Imes
So on
is coming
sheet
in.
B, once again, they're just going to take the Yellowstone out.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
be counting 3.
Absolutely. And in front of the tee line, all
Yeah.
over the place.
And blocking that draw line that they're just trying to throw.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, everything's looking good for
So
Imes
Imes
right now.
is showing that he deserves his second seed for the entire tournament, playing fairly cleanly and efficiently.
And he rolled behind guard again. Well, let's preview par B. See what kind of fiasco.
Actually, I'm on to. Oh, what did I do?
Oh boy.
Let's get rid of that.
Nope.
I don't know how I made it big. Just move that out of the way.
This is a nice looking shot. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's a beauty. Oh, and rolled behind cover to boot.
That's not bad.
That's a nice shot. Now there is an open rock there. That's what you do. Move the work foot out of the way.
All right, so Kennedy, first stone with the hammer.
Let's see what they got to work with down at
Okay,
the
let's
bar B.
B.
Bar B. Lot of red. Lot of red.
Yeah, I mean,
And he wants to go around it that way.
He's going
huh?
way up, boy. It's going to be way
Oh
slow out
boy,
there.
yeah.
Let's see if he can pull it off. But I'm guessing.
He is
just
hammer.
guessing
He
might
is
come up
hammer.
to- Yeah, but it's a tough shot, because you just
All right.
haven't played that way out there much at all. Okay,
His rock is away.
We'll go ahead
Hold him
and
for a second. Hold him for a second.
see if we can get Gert.
Gert
Messing
won't be
is in the
throwing. We'll be
house.
ready to
Is
come
this-
back.
And he's throwing.
He's light. Yeah, I can see he's light.
He's looking at trying to.
No, this won't. This
Okay,
won't.
and see what I said? They're coming up short.
All right. Pull it into the big picture now.
There we go. So we're back on the
Oh,
big
boy.
picture. Gert Messing is throwing a takeout. Got 2 reds sitting.
So far it's
in the
wide, but here
4
it
foot.
comes. Here it comes.
Got to Canal. They come off of it. They need to stop sweeping.
Can he double him? I
No,
don't
he's just
think
going to
so.
peel.
But he lost his shooter.
Yeah, not sure why they were sweeping
Ooh.
there.
Yeah.
Different age is the cutoff for different events.
Gert has hammer this end, I believe.
Yeah.
But Coburn has
Here
the
comes
momentum going for them here.
Imes,
Sitting 3.
sitting 3.
And cover the other side up now.
Yeah.
I go right in with it. Go right in. Top 12. Be great.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Awesome, yeah!
Team Imes shot is on its way. Looking to put another red one in the house and either go underneath all those guards or block the left side.
I'd say that's got enough to reach.
Yeah, it's got
All right,
plenty. The
pull it
sweepers
in.
are just watching.
Pull it right into the
Okay.
close up now. Here she comes.
There, yeah, it actually looks a little
Oh,
toasty.
look at that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, now they can sweep it. Take it deep. Take it deep. Take it deep. It gave them a little.
Okay.
There you go. Good play.
All right, let's go back over
Still
here.
gives them a
So
backer, though.
on sheet C, trying to put another red stone in the house, and oh boy, it may curl too much. They got to sweep like
Gotta
crazy.
hold it, hold it, hold it.
Hold it, sweepers. Hold it. Get around that guard.
They did. They, right
they
by it,
just
right by
rushed
it.
Oh, they got it.
Buried it.
Yeah. That was a sweeper save. Gotta love sweepers.
Making skips look good for years, centuries.
Okay, the Kennedy rink is
Kennedy can draw
they
right
got
to it.
Plenty of space.
Nice
They got
draw
the whole
there, right,
4 foot and
Dave?
most of the 8 foot. They've got lots of guards to hide behind. They can bury one in here, and this is it, right?
He
This
has a
is-
backer.
Yeah, so all he has to do is
Draw it,
put this
has
in
a
the full
backer,
8.
and put the camera on him now.
Okay,
To the
far
close-up.
B.
They were all
And
set there.
Okay, so he's looking to draw it in and use that back. and
He's got
one
the weight to
backer
get
if
it
he
to the
needs
house.
Yeah,
I hope
they've
he's-
come off of it, so they
He's
think they
narrow,
got it.
probably. No,
And it's going to jam on the back one, which
Well,
is
that's
just
okay
fine.
if it
That's
jams on the
They
back.
got it, Mike.
and there's a point. That's a point.
Yeah, it looks like one yellow. Okay, I'm going to go back because we got a shot over here on sheet C.
Gert's shot is away. Get your hand off the ice, Gert. That's it. Thank you. They're sweeping.
Far C. Let's take a look at this one coming in.
Can you get onto far C?
No, I didn't. I
There
missed
it is. Quick.
Far C.
Here it comes. It's coming
there
in.
it
It's
comes.
coming in.
Oh, a little tick.
Oh, Gert.
Count two. Count two. All right. Cut them down.
Cut it down to one.
Cut them down to one.
What makes a good skip? Draw the button. He just generated. Gert is a bona fide skip.
He's been at it for a few years.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So we have a score update, I guess.
Okay.
We finished 5, so we're into the 6th. Excel.
Yeah, no, I don't. There we go.
I hope to remind you. 6-3. No?
Did they put it up?
No, they didn't put it up yet, but the kids.
All right.
Let's hold off then. You can make it to the 6th end, anyways.
And now Mooney, how many times have us beating Mooney?
You know it was one more.
It was 1.
Okay.
Get the 6. Oops.
Is that a 6? I think it is. Let's see. 6-10. Yeah, 6-3.
Looks like a 5, but it's a 6.
Yeah, it's funny. On the screen, it looked like a 5.
Kids put up a high guard, and Imes immediately drops it right out of the top 12 behind center guard.
All right, so Team Coburn has to find a little mojo here to get back into this, down 5-2.
No, they stole one. That's a good sign. But Gert threw a real nice draw to cut him down. So.
Yes, he did. It was actually, they needed that tick. Without the tick, it would have slid out the back.
Yes, it would have. That's a 2-pointer to the button, pretty much.
Look at the clean takeout on sheet B. Oh my God! I made that up. I should have waited till the shot was done. He didn't get enough of it. It just wheeled out to the 12-foot.
Yeah, he got it off the center, but
yeah, it was not a clean takeout. You'd think I would learn not to call the line from 30 degrees off of it.
30.
40. It's about 30 degrees.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The further out you go, though, yeah. And Coburn has hit it, but they're going to lose it.
Get enough
that got enough.
Sheet C, and they're going to split them out.
Put it in the corner.
Hiding, lurking back in the bow. We got 2 lurkers, two skip trippers.
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
That one's in. I'd kick it and get it out.
Yeah, they're thinking about it.
Just nudge it. Okay.
So on.
One,
Sheet C,
two.
the call
So
is
the
for
second,
a draw underneath the red guard.
Kennedy second, Hudson Kennedy.
Okay,
Possibly brothers here.
Did he try to sit on it, or just draw one underneath the guard?
Oh, he's going to kiss the guard slightly if he reaches it.
He's going to do a self wiggle.
Yeah.
I think they may have made it. Yeah, they're past. They're easily past the guard.
I think they're going to get top 8, not much more.
Lots of sweeping going on. Okay. Didn't curl as much as they wanted it to.
No, that's.
But yeah, this will not take. Won't take Imes long to figure out what to do here, I guess.
I think he can drive that rock right toward us. And... All right, here's Brian Tully on D. Second for Coburn. Flipped it a little wide on the out turn. Let's see if that comes out.
They think it's light, though.
Well, not surprisingly, Imes is calling for a takeout, and that lightweight call was very accurate.
Yep, indeed. It came up way short.
And Imes calling for the takeout. Appeal would be a satisfactory outcome, too.
Oh yeah, it's
All right, on sheet B, we got a takeout on its way. And it looks like it's going to be successful.
Could be a jam.
Unless
Could be a jam.
Solid jam.
Solid jam. Yeah. Clunk. A lot of yellow rocks disappeared on sheet C.
All right, so Kennedy has a chance here to peel that red stone in front and move over a little bit and guard his counting one in the back four.
Mm-hmm.
Take advantage of that jam. Stone's on its way. 2 stones coming down the ice. Sheet A and sheet B and sheet C.
Brian Tully doing a draw on sheet C.
Yeah, he's got a
hot.
guard up there.
A little hot.
It's going to over curl though.
Look at that curl. Oh, that's not hot. That's going to be right to the tee line, maybe a foot over. Look at that curl.
Yeah.
I think that's
Inside
not
out,
natural.
off the center line and away.
And what I say, a foot over the tee line? Yep. I don't know what
So they
happened.
got the takeout on B, but their stone was too much of a peel, and it went all the way out into the 12 foot.
Well
so
across.
It left their stone wide open. So
And
the call is immediately,
take it out.
yeah. So
As
take
is
it out.
happening on sheet C as well. Another takeout.
Oh, I just realized I made a mistake, and I have sheet C up as the feature C.
Oh, we got to change that.
I need to switch over here to the B. So we were saying that was going to be our featured
Is that
sheet.
one? Virtual feature C,
Okay.
sheet B?
Sheet B.
Yeah, that would be the one. That's it.
There we go. So for just a few moments there, we were featuring sheet C. That was my mistake.
Okay. Pretty clean house on C, only one guard, and Craig Doucette's being asked to remove that rock on the
So did
forefoot.
they missed the takeout on sheet B?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They're going to ignore that red rock and put a guard up on their shot
Yeah.
rock, which is smart play. Craig Doucette threading the needle here, and that he could well hit the red guard here.
I think he's past the
No,
guard, but he's
I don't.
too
You
hot.
think so, huh? No, it's a takeout.
Oh, yeah, they just made it.
Wow, they snuck by that one. That's going to be a hard takeout.
See, I can see the line a little better here, and I made the right line call.
Yes, you did. Good work. Well, you're never wrong back here, are you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you missed a shot from back here?
All right, they're trying to put the guard up over on sheet B. They're sweeping like crazy. I think it may end up over curling. It's going to be a guard, but I don't know if it's going to do what they want it to.
No, it's going to be
It's
all
coming
right.
in. Here it
Crossing the
comes,
center
here it
line.
comes. All right, it's looking
Cross
better.
the center line.
And there it is. Yeah, that's pretty good. They might have wanted it a little closer, but it's doing some guard work.
Yes, it is. Gert Messing's vice. Dennis Miller delivering his rock on. Oh, he's going to. Well, he's peeling the guard.
He's peeling the front guard, which might bump the yellow in.
Nah, not in.
Nope.
And that yellow's out.
Here comes the takeout on sheet B. Got lots of energy. They're sweeping hard to get a little curl, and they're going to get the peel.
They caught it just enough.
That's a nice illustration of how an upweight stone can take out just any contact, and it'll get rid of it.
Yep. All right.
I think we need to
Coburn's-
be refilled.
Coburn's asking
How about you?
for a. Yes, I would.
I'll get them.
I'll give you $1. I'll give you 10. All right, Craig Doucette lining up. Yeah, on sheet C and on sheet B, Marius Klenis. Looking to put a second rock in. Oh no, not a second rock.
Still with Kathy.
Yes.
They are working hard to get around that center guard and successfully. and nicely drawn to the 4-foot. Fighting the 4-foot. Beautiful shot, Marius. Craig Doucette bringing his shot close to the 4-foot. 2 reds.
Getting some
on
more
C.
liquids. Stopping briefly to check out the baseball
Skip
game.
Imes.
2-1.
Stephen
Houston.
is calling
Top
for
of the
his
fifth.
vice Trevor to
Come on,
heel the center guard on.
We got our first 0-1.
Yes, we did.
They did a run back on that guard, and as it turned out, it just. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
The yellow still has.
I remember his slammer against him.
Oh, nice takeout on sheet C. Got rid of one red on and kind of slid out on him. No.
It out, but
Yeah.
get this thing reorganized here.
Yeah.
He's saying it,
Coburn has a chance to keep working it here, and if not force, may possibly get a steal. He does have one rock fighting the 4-foot, but there's no guard anywhere near it. I think he's calling to draw another one behind the guard
On sheet C.
on sheet C.
Yeah. They'll split the house behind the guards.
Now, rock underway. I think they got a problem with the guard here. If this ice is as fast as you hope it is, they might get it in.
But I think they're
It's a
gonna-
two.
They
It's
might.
a two-weight.
Yeah,
now.
they gave up. They came off because they didn't want to bump the yellow in, but they got a guard, but it's
Got a guard
over a bit.
Yeah, but the guard may be yellow Gert's friend now.
Good story, bad story.
All right, here we are back on our featured sheet B. Looking to draw in and have a counting 2. Probably want to come in underneath the guards. I think biting a 4-foot nicely buried would be good. You don't want to leave them a double though.
They're really working it. This is a
Yeah, I
one
think
guard.
this
This is a
might end
hog
up,
to one.
So he sold me hard.
They're not. They stopped sweeping. He was called off the
They
sweep.
actually gave up on it, intentionally hogging the
And then I
stone.
got there and I was like, ready. I got the edge. This shit is fucked up. I sat there and I was like, before it started, I was like, nah, I'm not buying this. What did I do? This isn't adding up.
I believe the Kennedy rink is working their way towards the under 18 championships at Christmas time, and getting some good stiff competition here in the early fall season.
It's not like what I don't understand. Like this.
Well, it's not as early. This used to be event. We used to be on Columbus Day, Canadian Thanksgiving. Now being the 25th.
Watching you.
Getting a little raucous here in the warm room at Nutmeg Curling Club. That's a good sign on Friday night.
All right, here comes the takeout. You got one sweeper really pounding on it, trying to get a little more curl.
I'm gonna win. What, I'm gonna beat them?
Looks like they're
Yeah,
going to get it nicely.
Screwed up my sponsor.
very nicely done. Sitting 2.
I was like, I'm not buying this.
All right, here comes the takeout on sheet C. Hoping to get the hit.
They're
and
not
maybe a little
sweeping. They
roll.
might want to think about sweeping this.
I think they were.
No, it held. No,
Yeah.
held nicely.
Held it. They took it out. And no roll.
I just remember I had a hoodie on.
Outdraw them or hit and roll them.
That was like, I just thought I was like, idiot. You totally just.
So they're doing the inside-out hit here on C, and as we know, these can tend to run on you a bit.
Well, they do.
Let's see what happens
The
here.
inside-out hit tends to curl, go a little deeper.
Yeah.
So I think the physics book might say to go the other way, but they probably know this line better, and it can still work just fine. You just got to hit it a little bit higher.
Pretty quiet wait.
Closer
Look
to
at it
the
move.
middle
Look at it move already.
Oh yeah, it's already breaking.
Yeah.
I would love to do it.
Sweep.
Yep.
How do you like that call? How do you like that call? Was it too late? No.
No,
Just about right. Now here's a shot on, and now the rock's coming in on B.
It's just a
Looks good. Looks good.
And a takeout on B is done. Okay.
This is all nice.
Yeah, but I believe they have a hit for 2.
I'm like, well, not ready yet. Yeah, you're gonna try. I know.
Yeah, they needed to roll underneath the front guard or roll over underneath the red guard on that, and they left it vulnerable.
No.
So Gal puts his broom down right next to the stone. Skip sets up.
Every Friday night. No, this is the skill.
Messing setting up 2. Got 2 takeouts ready to come. They're almost simultaneous here, folks.
All right. We get the red,
Yellow. And the race is on. Oh, no. Oh, the horse is flinched in the starting gate. Gert Messing, shot away.
Is on its way, and this is for
Quiet wait.
to get 2, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Don't need to sweep that much.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Dead on the nose.
2 yellow.
2 yellow.
Okay, so Gert is going to go up 7 to 2
after 6.
after 6 ends.
Now the rock's away on B.
And all he's got to do is pick that yellow stone out. It's wide open, hit it on the nose. Once again, these guys like to throw the up-weight takes, and it works just fine as long as they hit the broom, which they use.
2 red.
Certainly do.
So now
2
the score is
red.
8 to 3 after 6. I don't think there'll be any shaking here. These teams want to get their Kennedy wants to get their time on the ice.
8. And it is now the
7th end.
7th end.
8-3.
Safe.
Yeah, it's nice and tall, but you can't read it. Someone can always be like, yeah, I went 6. Yeah.
So Imes is going to go to
Throwing
2-0.
through, going to the throw-through.
And right now,
Messing is going for the, and it's the same score. It's a 5-shot advantage on both sheets.
They gotten kind of strict. Because everybody had to throw in $5.
Evo.
I can't remember. I walked through at least $100, but lasted at the bottom for the rest of the time.
Oh, okay. More than favorites, 90-92.
You figure it out. There was another one.
No, it was 27. I think it was happening right now. Like,
Your first quote race.
My first, I did it, well, I only started doing it the 4th year. And then the 5th year, I voluntarily went in.
Okay.
I went in as a sacrifice. I knew it would happen. But I had to leave the movies in. I want me to sacrifice a family. Oh my God, there were 155 stars by hands on their heart.
I was like, oh,
Also, it's my birthday weekend. I just go out too early. Wait.
I went to a room instead. And that was a
A lot of resets. That's what that reminds me.
I would go back. Get them warming up a little bit.
And on every reset, everybody gets a
No, it stays here. Money's on still pretty. Every day you walk outside, you're like,
help you up.
really
Go
human.
out for a smoke.
Man.
oh, looks like we're going to get the. Oh, they went for the Weagle. They're going for the Weagle, but they almost got a Weagle, but they got a little too much of it and spit it out.
All right, I'm going to retire the matches.
Yeah.
They didn't throw a guard on that. They should have tried to hit their own.
Better because
Alpha sign off for now.
All right, so we're down to 1 announcer. I'm going to put, unless
Get in, 'cause it's gonna be plugged in.
I don't think Mike Hope's come over, so I'll plug this guy in.
No, it's fine. Actually, all the businesses were back up and running, and they were like, "We need tourists. We need now," because they were ready, but nobody was coming. So it was actually really quick.
We're only missed one.
they're not so many.
What is the deal with the green band?
yeah, I know the guy, but I thought where I got was. That was the only dark and stormy conditions that were there.
Where?
When he got to the top of the chair.
Yeah, that
That
was
was dark rum and a lime. Yeah, that was
the sunny or the cloudy day.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, 7:24 in the morning. Yeah, that's how I rolled. We were getting on a flight at 1. So like, all right, we got up early and went to the beach and just drank for like 3 hours.
That's not a bad way to go.
How did Nelson rock? Yeah, that's.
You know.
So like, yeah, that's.
All right, so the Kennedy rink is trying to find a way of clawing their way back into this. They've only got 2 ends to go. They're down 8-3. Likewise on sheet C,
Oh, I've seen it, yeah.
Messing is up 7-2. Pretty much in control.
Really get a chair, right? Yeah, if you didn't go that early, you would get like further back.
Nice shot there. Got the takeout, slid over, and almost froze on the redstone.
I know. No.
That's my
It was just like each was flat.
Coburn calls to try to chip the yellow out and be counting
It
2.
didn't take very long until you were in over your head. Yeah, like that's only probably 100 yards. You probably go up further out. You have to like jump in or like treading water a little bit. 'Cause it was just, yeah, it was just like, yeah, I think you can go out for a long way. This was just like this gradual slope out. So like you could walk and you're like up your knees and just.
And he gets the job done.
Like, so about like halfway out, I'm like, good. I'm just kind of like got on my back, just kind of like easily paddle my way back to where I could stand again. But just beside the ocean for like hours. It's like backwater warm. Saw fish and stuff in there.
You know, if you take like bread with you.
Yeah.
Team Kennedy went for the draw underneath the opposing team's guard, but curled a little bit too much and crashed into the guard. So Team Imes is just calling to take out the guards. They can just play real conservative and just clean stones out. They've got one of them. Didn't get the double, but they got rid of one of them.
Yeah. We got Oops.
Maybe we should.
Oh no, the birds are getting smarter.
So the call is for the draw underneath the guards on sheet B. Stone's on its way. Sweepers are on it pretty hard early. And I think it's a little light. They got to get around both guards, and it looks like they might be on the front one.
There you go.
Yeah, it came up a little shy. It's going to bump into the red guard. Just crowd up the front a little bit. Good takeout on sheet C. Got rid of the red stone and it's counting 2 yellows. Oh, I take that back. I'm sorry. It's 1 yellow and 1 red. So I just chipped the yellow. Didn't get rid of it.
I'm not really like I was bad on spot, but I'm not really like up counter. I don't know. They're like earlier. They're like, would you like to bring another platter?
Sheet B.
Pepperoni? Like, okay.
Blessings team are sheet C. I mean. Messing's team was going for the takeout, but they went a little bit wide and missed. So Team Coburn is going to try to take out Messing's Yellowstone in the back of the house and be sitting 2. Sheet B, Frank Kennedy's got a heavy draw coming in. Looks like it might be a little bit too toasty, and it's going to be swept out the back. Craig Doucette's takeout is on its way on sheet C. He's got to curl a bit to get there. It's starting to curl, but it looks like he might end up peeling it. We'll see. There's the contact, and it's going to slide out. Let's see if he goes all the way out. Yeah, it did.
Where did he ask? So we had yeah, so they put they bring in some tables and make long tables out of our name, our spots, and everyone wrote it's right. And I'm like, yeah, that's my spot. No one's gonna claim it. You hit like kind of like 3 times and no one's clever. Like, wait, on the page, on the website,
big heavyweight takeout on sheet B. Trying to hit the front guard into the second guard, and it's going to curl a little too much, or maybe it's just narrow, and he peels the front one.
Never Rick? That works out because there's Governor Rick's
Patrick Coburn on sheet C. Try to come down and sit on that stone in the back on sheet C. The yellow stone looks like it's in the back 8 foot. Trying to freeze on it. Sheet B, going to try to draw in underneath her guard. Try to get some kind of offense going. All right, both the sweepers are pounding away on it. They may have to switch to the run back. Yep, they're going to get the tap. It's going to make, didn't have enough to push it in, though. Yeah, they knew they were narrow, so they switched to the run back, and it just didn't have enough energy.
But no, it's one of those things where someone works with you got a buck. Yeah. Check out what I got. Pretty sure probably anyone in there. Yeah. With some work. Yeah, they're pretty sure. They're all throwing.
And I hit my head, but the carpeting is.
They're throwing.
So this is what Gert Messing is looking at over on sheet C. He's going to try to probably just, with that broom, he's just going to try to sit on the red stone, maybe chip it out. All right, let's go back to the full sheet view. Got a draw coming in here. Looking to put it behind those guards and steal one. Sweepers are on it really hard. It looks a little light from here, but it's hard to tell the weight from way up back here in the warm room. They came off of it, so they like it. Now they're sweeping to try to get a little curl out of it. It's going to be counting, but it's not going to be. It's going to be wide open, so they'll have a shot for one here. Now, do you throw the blank and hope for the 5? They might. At this point, the Kennedy rink is really just playing to hone their skills a little bit and get ready for tomorrow's games. They're set up for the takeout. The only question is whether they're going to want to keep the stone or let it go and blank the end and try to go for the 5 in the last end.
Flying right at me. What an idiot.
The other turn is your
Now I know what the back of your jersey means. Grab them off.
All right, the shot's on its way. They got another shot on sheet B. Sheet C. It looks like he's going to try to chip the Yellowstone out.
Moth bouncer.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so they picked up 1 on sheet B.
Room slam, like a badass.
There it is.
Oh, broom slap. Broom slap.
That's the advanced session from D.
All right, they are shaking on sheet B. So let's update scoreboard here.
First one just supported.
The next one coming out is room slam like a badass. You're really still gonna make that. I mean, what do you think? Double? You're the actual.
Yeah, exactly. You got the.
I made a room slam earlier after I burned that rock. I wasn't too pleased when I did that.
So it's over on sheet B, and looks like they're also going to shake on sheet C. So that's going to wrap it up. I didn't see what the actual score was there on C. But so our winners in the 8:30 p.m. draw, the Nutmeg World Curling Federation cash field, our Blazing Leaves, Imes wins, and Messing wins. So Imes, I believe, goes to, they were both 1-0, so he's 2-0, and that makes Kennedy 1-1. And Messing goes to 1-1, and Coburn goes to 0-2. All right, so they're pushing rocks back down to the end. That is the last draw of the evening. Craig Doucette with a massive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rock push with his broom. Brings a whole bunch of them home. Got a little shaking going on. And that's it. It's a wrap. I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. And we are done until tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We'll have Klein versus Simia and Guzman versus Smith. 10 a.m. here on the Nutmeg Broadcasting Network. All right, they're coming off the ice. Good night, everybody.